Haven't watched this in years. Oh crap.
You wanna what?
Oh fuck.
Come on, take it.
What are you doing under my bed?
Take it.
Hey man, is there any way that you can let me borrow your 2018 It?
Yeah, there's kind of a problem.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh really?
I threw it under my bed, and there's just some guy under there. Yeah, he looks like me. It's kind of crazy.
Interesting. You think you can go under there and grab it?
Are you fucking crazy? I'm not going under there.
No,
Have you not seen the movie?
That's in the movie. You know,
I don't fucking care. I'm not going under there.
Yeah,
No.
you'll be fine.
You like fine. I'll go under there. Let's see what happens. You ready? Ah!
Take it.
You know what? I'm just gonna go watch The Shining.
What?
You know, I haven't seen it. You know, it's like I've seen your movie before, and it's awesome and all. But I haven't not seen The Shining before, so I'm just gonna go watch that. All right, you enjoy your movie. All right, yeah, it's really good. You know, you need to watch it because, yeah, you have a fun time with it. Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name is Austin, and It 2017. Here we are. Welcome to my It series, I guess you can call it, but it's just one movie review, I guess. But so I'm going to be reviewing It. Obviously, we have to It Chapter 2 that's coming out next month, which I'm really excited for. And if you guys want to see me review the TV show version, let me know, because I would love to sit down for 8 hours and review that thing. I watched a little bit of it, not really that much, and I also read some of the book. And that's why I'm also really excited for the second chapter, because I really don't know anything about it that much. Although I know that it's supposed to get really weird. So anyway, but let's get into the review. All right, so I saw this. Man, let's cut that out. Okay. All right, so I saw this a re-release of It in theaters, and when I saw this in theaters for my first time, it was just an amazing spirit. I freaking loved it, and it was one of my first horror movies I had ever seen, especially in theaters. So it was a really amazing moment, and I was terrified. I was freaking terrified, and I freaking loved it, and I got it on Blu-ray and watched it like for 2 years, and next I re-saw it in theaters, and I can't wait for It Chapter 2. But let's get started. So the very opening scene is a very intense scene, which is one of my favorite scenes of all the whole entire movie. I used to like every scene, because back when I saw it back in theaters in 2017, I was afraid of every single scene, and I still am today. But I wouldn't say I'm scared as much I was back then, but it could be from where I already seen it. But I went in every time when I watched this again, before doing this review and when I saw it re-release in theaters, I blocked everything out. I blocked all the memories, so I couldn't really remember anything that happened. And it's been a while since I watched it, and when I did, all those other scenes felt not scary, as scary as this very scene. And this is a very intense scene. This is where Georgie dies, and it's set. And did I say this spoilers? It's been out for 2 years, so I don't really have to. So yeah, spoilers ahead. But this is where Georgie dies, and it's really tragic. It gets his arm ripped off. I don't think in the TV show he gets his arm ripped off. I think he just gets pulled in. I'm not 100% sure about that, but so that was a really intense scene. And I would like to say one more thing before we continue on. If there's still a release in theaters nearby for you guys, I think it's at every theater now, but we get a sneak peek of Chapter 2. So if you guys want that sneak peek, go see in theater, or the release of this in theaters. So so you guys can get that sneak peek, but it's going to be out soon, so not really any point, but I like the sneak peek. Very good. Anyway, let's continue on with the review. So, I really liked all the characters in this movie, honestly, but I found some very pointless, and that is Richie. And he just had nothing to do, and this is played by Finn Wartara. I don't know, I think I said his name wrong, but he's the kid in Stranger Things, and he does really nothing in this film. He's just there for commentary relief, which I really liked. I loved his character, but he just does nothing until the very end, which is where he beats the shit out of the clown. So that's very nice. I really liked him. Bill, really good. The kid that plays Bill is what's his name? Jaden, something like that. Yeah, I believe it's Jaden. He's amazing. I really liked his character as Bill. And Bill Skarsgård, oh my god, Bill Skarsgård. It's freaking amazing in this film. But Bill, honestly, he was probably the second most talented actor in this film, because he had to do so much more than the rest of the cast did. But I'm not saying that they're not good, but I'm just saying that he had to do a lot more than they had to do besides Bill Skarsgård. Speaking of Bill Skarsgård, fuck you. Oh god, this guy terrified the hell out of me. After I saw this in theaters, I had nightmares. Honestly, I had nightmares, and honestly, oh god, I'm afraid to look out my window. Okay, just want to make sure that there's not a haunted clown, which is actually kind of funny because over by my old set I had a light, and when I was doing the Chapter 2 trailer reaction, my light started flickering and it kind of freaked me out. So glad none of the lights are doing that right now. If they did, I would honestly not live here, or I would run out during this review. But yeah, so Bill Skarsgård, amazing. Ben, he's alright. Once again, he was just there to do nothing. He was just there to be a love triangle. Honestly, I don't know that much about him, especially I haven't read the book that much, and I haven't seen the original TV show. I don't know how well. I'm pretty sure that's terrible. Probably. So, who else? Mike, a very interesting kid. Interesting character. He lost his parents in a fire when he was young. His parents died in a fire, and like the house got caught on fire, and so that is one of his biggest fears. And if you guys don't already know, Pennywise feeds on fears, so that's also kind of another problem because he plays with the kids a little instead of just killing them right away. But I guess he's just trying to make them have their fear go up even tastily better, I guess. I don't know. He's a weird guy. Pennywise is a weird guy. Eddie, honestly, I liked his character. I freaking loved him. He's probably me, honestly. If I was in a situation like that, that's gross. No. So, yeah, I can relate to him a lot. Stanley, his dad has a creepy painting in his office, and he's afraid of that. Honestly, I would be afraid of that too. But a lot of these characters don't have that much to do. Beverly, honestly, loved her character. She had to go through this. What I'm gonna say is not what I love about her character, but okay, well, I guess some of it, but not the parts I'm gonna say right now. I don't want anyone to think I'm a terrible person. The parts that people think that she's a whore or a slut, she has to deal with that, and it's a really tough moment. She has a a dad that abused her or like sexually harass her in some way. Yeah, gross. So, and I like how she comes over and takes and faces her fear of that, and so it's really nice. And honestly, I don't know what else to talk about this movie. Everyone basically said everything about this movie 2 years back, so I really don't want to spend so much time on this movie. If you guys want to see me review the TV show, that one I'll probably really talk about most in detail, and it'll probably be a really long video. So if you guys want to see me do that, let me know, because I'll be interested to do that. And I just have to find it on YouTube or record it somehow on my TV. So anyway, I'm gonna give it a minus. It's just because of certain things, but it's a really good film. Go check it out if you guys haven't already. I guess I spoiled basically everything for you, but I left some good parts out because I really don't want to spend too much talking about this movie because everyone already said everything about it. So anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye guys.